that's when my life started changing. My life changed until now. Sometimes I smile, yes, but sometimes I sit down and cry. I remember I used to have a lot of friends. So I used to have a friend called Solidad, but Solidad was a friend that could give you happy cakes when they are expired. But I could eat.
Hello. What's up, good people? Good morning. I'm coming live from Nyabohanse village. It's a chilly morning. It's drizzling. We've been crying a lot for God to bless us with rain, and right now it's been raining like non-stop. It's either drizzling or raining. So we really thank God for life. We thank God for for the rains, for the sun, for wind, for everything, because everything that happens under the sun has a very great purpose. So if you're watching this channel for the first time, this is Chef Matiko's YouTube channel. Thank you for stopping by, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back to support us. We don't take your effort and support for granted, and may God always bless you to come back. And if you haven't subscribed, please be sure to comment, like, subscribe, watch the video until the end, because as you can see, today I'm in a very different environment. Let me give you a great 360. Do you look at the house behind me? I came all the way from home at Kasadi Mama here to meet our special guest today, who will be hosting on this channel, on Chef Matiko's YouTube channel. It's an amazing lady who's also a content creator, and you've been watching her. I believe she has her YouTube channel also, and she had appeared here sometimes, I believe once. Yeah, so today we'll have a very deep conversation on how she became, you see the house behind me, this is her property. I'm standing in her property. I'm here already, so I'm at the gate behind me. We will have to talk, have a very good chat. Let's get to know her better. It's a lady I've told you earlier, and she has done a lot growing up. We want to know more, because she's among of the YouTubers, the great YouTubers here in the village of Nyabohanse. And so being a lady, there are ups and downs that one faces growing up, having to decide to choose between a career and what you're doing, and sometimes having to choose to do what others are doing or not to do what others are doing. So all in all, we support. If it's a girl child, a boy child, we support, and we always appreciate you, because watching, commenting, and telling us how you feel, and telling us what or how you see things from your perspective. We really appreciate so much. So I'm at her home compound, and this is her beautiful property where she lives. So I'm at her house. Of course, we notify someone before we go there. You can't just ambush someone. Instead, maybe she's not prepared, but you have to inform them. So she's waiting for me, and you wanna guess who is our special guest? She's right here. Hello, good morning.
Hi. Hey guys, what's up everybody? It's gloomy today. Actually,
it's drizzling.
The cold. You can see us in sweaters, but I can't compare the cold here with the cold in the USA, UK.
Yeah,
this is just normal cold.
Yeah.
So what's up everybody? My good name is Priska Sagati. I'm so excited, guys. You're here to watch Chef Matiko to the world.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Robbie. Robbie Star.
Yeah, they call me that.
Yeah, you're a superstar. You're a
so
superstar.
Yeah.
You're more than a superstar. You remember Tasker Project Fame? You say, more than a superstar. So
Thank
I
you.
always believe, even me, I'm more than a superstar. So
Yeah,
welcome home. At least it has started raining now. Our crops will start flourishing.
But people have already started
blossoming.
complaining.
Why?
Like it's raining in the morning, like early in the morning
Why?
at 7.
Why early in the morning?
It should rain at night, and then in the morning people now should go to the farms, start planting.
Even me today I woke up like very early as 6 to take my children to school. It's as early as 5:30 to escort them to the school van, and it was drizzling. So we had, actually I did not have an umbrella, so what we had to do, to take the oversized jacket and put on every child. So I'm going to, it's a wake up call now. I'm going to look for
umbrellas.
Each child should be holding an umbrella to school.
Those small ones.
Yeah, the smaller ones. So those are the ones I'm going to look for, so that you can be fully equipped. Welcome home.
Thank you.
Thank you for visiting me. I really appreciate.
Wow, it's a very big house. Look at it, guys. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I love it.
Thank
it's
you.
very big, and she still has a lot to accomplish, and I'm so inspired
to
by
God.
you.
Jesus is amazing.
Amen.
Yeah, sure.
Amen.
Yeah.
So you'll take us around. We see just from the outside first. I see you have a small, beautiful garden over there.
Oh yeah,
with
I'm
flowers.
trying. Actually, I'm really trying. I do say, I like saying this one. Next year,
Yeah, amen.
Here we'll be having cabros, like
Wow.
we'll make sure like the compound slowly we say pole ndio mwendo, yeah. So we are going with a slow pace, but a sure pace, yeah. So you can see even here we have planted grass. I am trying to make this place like different after the grass have grown. This one are the like tiny grass.
Yeah, the tiny
soft
grass.
We call it siriti.
Siriti, yeah.
We call
because
it
there's that one that with the thick leaves, and there's this with tiny leaves.
I'm thinking of how to make this place stand out. It will be, when you're inside the house, you want to look outside, you see this. I'm going to put flower pots on the sides and do it. Make sure this place is beautiful. That will be
for the meantime, I believe you could put maybe bricks all around to prevent the soil from coming out.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. You see, we had started with the bricks there. Then it was very dry. We didn't have water. We had to stop, like everything had to stop so that we could wait for the rain. Yeah. So right now the rain is there. We are going to do bricks here. We are going to make some landscaping to make sure the compound is looking good. Also, you see, we tried to put some ballast here to prevent us from stepping on mud.
Yeah,
when it rains.
I get it.
And
now.
also some soil will come until this place is well leveled. Have you realized that?
Yeah.
When it will be raining and
the soil will be levelizing itself on its own.
Yeah, on its own.
Wow,
that's what we want to, like, that's the main aim.
That's a good plan.
Yeah,
it will come up well, especially right now that the rains have started. It will come up well with the green grass. They are going to catch with the soil.
Thank you. So we have these trees. These trees are so beautiful.
What's the name of this tree?
I don't know.
You don't know? Make sure next time when you purchase.
I have many trees, flowers. I don't know their names. The only flower I know the name is a rose flower.
A rose flower.
Only.
Which you see right there.
Plants.
Money plant. Yeah. Which one is it?
I don't know if it's that one with the pink whatever.
Oh, it attracts.
It attracts.
I once read I heard of a podcast of Indians. They believe in it so much. So in any Indian house or compound, they plant it so that it attracts wealth.
Even me, I want those plants that attract wealth.
Wow, they are good, but I don't know. I don't know the names. I only heard
and
of
also
them.
The snake
the
plant.
The colors.
I do Google snake plant attracts like happiness.
Oh wow!
Friendship.
Does it grow like crawl going up?
No, snake plant you have it.
Which
at
one
Chef
is it?
Matiko. This one.
Oh, these are snake plants.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
I just
heard
of the name, but I didn't know.
It's a snake plant.
Ah, wow.
So welcome. These trees here. Actually, the reason for me planting them because we'll be having a driveway like this. I don't know how it will happen, but here we'll be having swinging chair.
Oh,
A swinging
Are
chair.
they strong? Like, do you trust
No,
them to
we'll
be
put
strong?
some metals, not
to hold.
No, the trees will be like that. The trees will be providing shade. We'll put some metals here and a chair, so you just get shade and fresh breeze from there. You're reading your novel here
swinging.
outside. You can see the rear porch and front porch at the same time, because when you stand here and you're seated here, you're able to access this place and this place. So in case anyone comes, you're just seated here and you're taking full control of your homestead.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how it looks.
Amazing. I love the plan.
Thank you so much. Yeah, actually the plan of this house, thanks to Matiko, engineer, I had the drawing of the house. It's nice. Does it have a smell?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, my sense of smell is low. Yeah, I thank engineer Matiko for, when I had the drawing of the house, I brought it to the masons and they were like, this is not a plan. A plan needs some measurement and everything. So he came here, measured the land, because initially the land used to reach here. Yeah, it was like we were almost like, where you're seeing this tree is where our land used to reach. This was the boundary. Yeah, so I expanded this. I thank God a lot. Jesus is always amazing, because whatever you're asking for, like, Jesus, this is what I want, he will surely make it happen, as long as you have that faith and you trust in God. So engineer Matiko did the drawing, the putting the windows, the toilet, and the plan of everything. I can say he's the main brain behind this structure. Yeah.
So even right now, like, as you continue, is he the one like helping, or
No.
He has just done his part and then now the masons continue.
The masons continued, and the rest it's me. I'm also a designer. Designer on my own.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's looking like that. When it came to roofing, I was there 24/7.
Oh.
Like telling those men who are doing the roofing, like, please don't disappoint me, make sure you do this and this and that. But like, madam, relax, like,
we got you.
Take your pressure down. Like, why are you in a hurry? So but they surely delivered. I thank them a lot.
Wow. Because
it's looking good. It's looking good.
And I love how high it is. Like, it's going
roof,
it's so high.
And good thing about the roofing, actually when it rains outside, you don't hear that rain, that a lot of rain.
They kind of reduce the noise.
The noise, you can't hear the noise.
Wow,
because of the
so
ceiling
amazing.
also. Yeah,
that is so amazing.
Thank you.
You guys can see the garden, different plants with different meanings.
Yeah, sure. And also for these plants here, I'm planning to remove them and put them somewhere good in flower pots.
Oh yeah.
For now, I just said let them grow, let them keep growing. One day I'll say I'm making flower pots. This is what I'm doing. Then I transplant them to various spots.
I get it. And what of this area here? Because I can see you've prevented the soil, it doesn't go on the other side. And there's grass that you've planted. What do you plan to do in this area?
This area I'm planning to do a garden. It's like a lively garden. Of course.
Wow.
And also I'm planning to put some let's say chairs and an umbrella where you can just relax and have some tea,
some sort of a shade.
Evening coffee.
Wow. Even this one here, this other area.
This area also we are trying to flatten it to plant grass.
Oh wow.
To plant grass. We want to do more grass here. So up there where you're seeing there is somewhere I've left. That's where I'm planning to do the cabros. The gate will be there. The main gate, because my entrance comes this way.
This it's not this way, guys. I came through that gate right there.
No. Because you might be asking yourself, how come the front door is here? And
and the gate is right there.
No. It's here. Actually, the entrance is here. There, I was given by my neighbor to be like bringing
in for the meantime.
Yeah, for the meantime. But here there is a big road. I was given when I bought land, so this is where I'll be using to come in.
So like when you will be already making the gate, is there like your route to the
main road? Yes, It's there.
Wow,
Yeah, it's
that
there.
is so amazing.
Yeah.
You know, I came in and I was like, that's the entrance, but I have to come this way. So you have a plan.
Yeah,
which
I
is
have a
so
plan.
beautiful.
Actually, when our land used to reach here,
Mhm.
you see, I made this place.
Yeah.
This way. I thought this was going to be the driveway, the main
The
like
main
gate.
entrance.
But right now, we are
Mhm.
still going to put some cabros here
Oh,
and
right.
put a basketball pitch there.
Wow.
Yeah, like you'll be dribbling,
Because of the, the
to make
kids.
like my children active, and
Yeah.
also whoever is in the compound should be active.
Yeah.
When you come here, you become active. You can swing. You have some games actually. I was sent that some Jenga. We have Triominos. I know Triomino.
I don't even know the name. I can't.
Yeah, we have some games that I want to look for a bench and a good table.
They are outdoor games. Outdoor games.
Outdoor games.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, you can just do while seated, having some coffee,
Wow.
having some tea, water or juice. Yeah. And I
Wow.
love those games. So I'm planning when you come to this compound, you won't be feeling bored. Like,
Yeah, you will be active because there's anything you need. If you wanna jump, if you wanna exercise, you know, swing.
We got you. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, and what of this other area here?
Which one?
This, is it
here.
a kitchen garden? Yeah, this other.
That's for now. We are using it as a kitchen garden, but it's not a kitchen garden.
Oh,
This
you will change
is
it?
An orchard. No, I'm not changing it. Already we have fruits.
Because there's
That's mango.
fruits.
This is tamarind.
Oh, wow,
What?
this tamarind.
Yeah, that's tamarind.
Wow.
We have rosemary here.
There's
we have
rosemary.
lemon. We have
Oh.
oranges. We have apples. These are
Oh,
apples.
this is an apple tree?
Yeah, it's an apple tree. I have two
Wow,
of
look
them.
at it, guys. Look at the leaves. This is
Yeah.
an apple tree.
That's an apple tree. We have also another apple tree here. We have
Wow.
orange. This is orange. We have purples.
Wow, you
have
really
Yeah, we have
like
mulberries.
did you buy the seeds and plant or
No,
the
no, no,
trees
no.
itself?
Let me tell you, to have an orchard, maybe in future I'll be looking at this orchard and I'm like, wow. Or I don't know. People are saying it's in the front yard. It's not supposed to be here.
No, it is because you know when entering you can see them. You can have the great view. You know,
Yeah,
when
of
walking
the-
from that distance, even
Sure.
driving, you can look
Yeah.
at it and like.
Yeah,
wow.
for me, I think it's at a good spot. Also, trees act as wind breakers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be breaking the wind from getting into the into the house.
Because if they were talking of not supposed to be in the front door, maybe if it was a kitchen garden, it's what maybe we'd say it would be behind. But if it's an orchard, it's a
an
very
orchard.
good thing.
Kitchen garden, I'm planning to remove it. For now, I'm using it like for sukuma wiki,
Yeah,
the
it
veggies
doesn't,
only. Yeah,
other-
we have the passion fruits.
Wow, I can
It's only
see
that
it.
they were
It's
affected
crawling.
by the sun. Come and see this one. It has the fruits.
Oh wow,
They have fruits, but now they are going to have more fruits because
the rains
of
have
the rains.
come.
Yeah, we are going
It's
to get
crawling,
more fruits.
guys.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's crawling. And also we have some ile mti mko nayo huko inaitwangwa nini?
Soursop tree.
Soursop.
Oh, you've already planted it. It's
there.
very healthy. Oh yeah, it's right there besides this sugarcane tree. This is a sugarcane tree.
Yeah, that's a sugarcane tree. We have purples. We
Wow.
have, I don't know what's this.
That's a peas. It's called peas.
Pears?
Pears. Yeah, I don't know if I have the right pronunciation, but it's peas or pears.
We
That's
also
something.
have those ones. It's
Wow.
called
Hey,
Marubaini.
Marubaini. Oh, ndo hii. Wow.
Neem tree.
Wow.
Tree,
And
I
this?
like neem tree.
Wow.
Neem tree is medicinal. That has a good smell, good
This
scent, but it scares snakes. The reason I planted this here is because this place is bushy. If you see this other side, it's bushy. So I felt like when this tree is here and it smells at a wider range, it will keep at least the snakes, serpents from coming
I
into
can
the
feel
compound.
the smell. Who told you about it? It's so magical.
Yeah.
Wow. It has.
And it has a very nice smell.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah.
I've touched it with my
So
fingers.
these are our mulberries. I can see they have started like growing.
Does it need support, like maybe a stick to
No,
crawl?
no.
It grows straight.
It grows straight. We also have another one. This one has been affected by the rain,
The sun.
the sun, but now
That's why it's yellow.
Yeah, it's yellow, but it will start coming.
Very well.
Yeah,
Wow.
very well. So this is our orchard, and after the trees have grown to my level, I'm planning to do grass,
Oh, now on
or
the
I do
ground.
cabros.
Grass.
Grass.
Yeah, I believe
Yeah.
grass.
I'm planning
Because
to
some of them has roots, that maybe they might break the cabros. You might be seeing the spaces between the cabros sometimes when they grow up. So I believe the grass will be okay. Yeah, when growing.
So that is it for now.
Wow, it's
We
very
also
beautiful.
We also have a guava.
Guava
and
tree.
A guava tree, it had grown, but because of the sun, you can see it's almost.
But it's coming. At least now the rains, you can see now the leaves.
Yeah,
it will come. It will come back.
Yeah.
Wow, this is so beautiful and very thoughtful of you, because in the village I haven't seen people, you know, plant so many fruits, make an orchard. It's so very thoughtful of you to make it.
I love fruits.
You love fruits?
I love fruits.
Wow.
And I love seeing like fruit trees, not only trees. I love flower trees, but I also love fruit trees because I know I will get money from them.
Yeah.
Not only
health benefits is 110%.
Yeah, health benefits and also financial benefits.
Yeah.
Because when you come here and you need 10 passions, I'll tell you 50 shillings. Please.
Yeah, and I will purchase because you know I'll see they are straight from the garden.
Sure.
Sometimes we don't know if they have.
And we'll be putting manure because now the rains have started. So, and also you can come with your chair when I've planted good grass
and
here.
Sit
here. You just pluck, eat if you're my guest.
Yeah.
And as you watch the view, the green, everything,
the flowers,
the quietness.
Yeah.
Me, I love that quietness.
Yeah. One thing about the villages is that quietness.
And also, if the fruits are grown here, the birds won't stop.
Yeah,
like
they'll be chirping every time in the morning.
That's what makes me happy. Like in the morning, you see birds seated on a tree, like
singing.
Yeah, and I open my window straight, like
just look at them.
Good morning, Africa.
That is so thoughtful and amazing of you. Can't wait to come. How many months or years should we give them?
To do what?
Like to grow.
Oh, the fruits.
This year.
Next year, like this.
They would be up there and giving us the views that we are picturing in our minds.
Exactly.
Wow.
So, welcome.
Thank you
right now
so
we're
much.
going to use the front door.
Because
there is a lot of activities ongoing.
Yeah.
A
Right.
lot of activities ongoing.
Okay.
So we are going to use this side.
Yeah, this is
the
very
rear
beautiful. Okay.
Right now we're harvesting rainwater.
Oh yeah, because it's raining.
We have suffered with drought. Yeah,
having to look for drinking water from very far and rivers.
Even cooking water, cleaning water. But right now, we are not going to suffer again.
Because you can see, guys, it's very clean. Rainwater. Yeah.
So welcome.
Thank you so much.
A lot of activities are ongoing. This is Ken V254.
Ken, mambo vipi Ken?
Ken, come say hi to Chef Matiko's audience.
Hello.
I'm Ken, and I'm here with the Priska, working together for time now. Kindly, after watching this video, go check me out. I think this is not the first time I'm seeing this channel. If I'm not wrong, but it's a long time ago. Kindly, after watching this video, go check me out. Ken V254. That is my YouTube channel.
Wow,
yes.
Amazing. You really do an amazing job.
Yeah, he is really doing an amazing job. You can see the ceiling. Actually,
he's the one fixing it?
Yeah.
All alone. Why all alone? Like, he doesn't have maybe
someone. The helper has not arrived. Because it's earlier. But he's doing an amazing job. Actually, when this design was presented to him, he was like, I'll do it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can see he's
I'll
really
just
doing
study
an
it within
amazing
2
job.
days
Look
and
at
I'll
it,
do
guys.
it. He's doing an amazing job, and this is exactly what was presented to him. And it's looking good.
Yeah. And who gave you the idea of this long? Guys, can you see the height going up there? Where the roof itself up there? Yeah, it's very tall.
I love high roofing, high roofs, and it's people. I've been I like good buildings. I like good structures, and I've always admired good houses. And I used to promise myself one day when I'll be privileged to build a house like my house. I will do it in a perfect way.
Wow.
I'll like, I admire flat roofs. Maybe one day I'll do a flat roof. I'll try because I like how Chef Matiko's house is, the way it's flat. But I'll do it. Maybe my gazebo will be flat, of course, flat roof, and also not only the gazebo, the guest house, because I'll be having an outside guest house.
Wow.
Like maybe a 2-bedroom and a living room, nothing more, or just bedrooms. I'll do a flat roof, maybe going upwards. But for now, I wanted this.
Wow. And did it cost you compared to the? Did you have to check the comparison between the flat roofs and this?
Oh, between the flat roof and the tall roofs, flat roofs save money. You don't use a lot of iron sheets.
No, but because you are passionate about it, you decided to put it.
And also, flat roof is. I can see. I have seen like people struggle. Like if you don't get the right people to do flat roof for you,
it sometimes drains the water inside the house.
So that's what I didn't want. I just wanted something that will. I thank God for the people who like supported me, for the family that supported me to get this type of roofing. I really thank God. Even when I'm praying, I do pray to God while smiling. Have you ever prayed to God while smiling? Like, God, thank you for connecting me with these people because they have been of so good help to me until this time. For example, the audience that is watching Chef Matiko, whenever he's praying to God, he's like, God, please protect these people. Thank you, God. Goofy, stop. Thank you, God. Goofy, stop. Stop. So you have to, Chef Matiko has to always kneel down and say, God, thank you for these people, because without these people coming to watch us and even advising us, sometimes someone can advise you and you're like, yeah, this person is right. So I thank God a lot for them, and I really appreciate their love. I really appreciate their love, big time. So when they told me the flat roof, please go for a tall one. I was like, yes. Which type of roofing do you want? Like Diana Kemis. I used to say like Diana Kemis because explaining, telling someone, which one? Like Diana Kemis. And also, I have admired like my house to be seen flat because it's very far from the
from the road,
from the road, and to be seen like not flat, like raised. There. So I thank God a lot, and it's been a journey, but a happy journey. I can say that, a happy journey. A journey where sometimes you get sleepless night, like, hey, I need to run to the site. But since the time that I moved here, because most people don't know that I live here. Sometimes someone might be like, how do you live in an unfinished house? I live here, guys, and I'm so happy so far. Living here has made work easier because I wake up, I escort my children to the school bus, then I come back and do other activities, stay here, watch over, like Ken do what he's doing. Even me, like I feel like, hey, this garden, I need to add this, I need to do this, I need to do that. I overlook my everything. So it's been a good one, actually. I can't compare like when I was building, multitasking from where I used to stay to here. But
it was quite far, a bit far?
No, it's near Bohanse. I was at Paris.
At the center.
Shout out to I Am Paris, guys. Subscribe to her channel. She was so hospitable to me. She's more than a sister to me. Thanks. So I used to commute from her place, go check my children, prepare them in the morning, then come here. So I used to operate in 3 places. But right now I'm just here at my own home.
That's so amazing.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys, we are seated now
outside.
It's breezing. That's why we're in warm clothes, you can tell. So on this vlog we are going to talk more about Priska, to get to know her better, her life growing up. So Priska, tell us more about your name first. Who is this Priska Sagati?
Priska Sagati. Oh, let me explain first about my name. You know, you want to know my name, or you want to know who is Priska?
We want to know your name and who is Priska and what is the meaning of your name? You know, you always, whenever you start your video, you always start it with the passion. My good name is Priska Sagati. So a lot of people admire. Like, I just want to know, maybe for the audience also who don't know, who is this, the great Priska Sagati?
Okay, so what I'll say, Priska Sagati is a woman of faith. First of all, whatever is happening in my life, it's happening through faith, like believing in Jesus Christ, like praying and knowing that everything is done. And Priska is a name that I was named by a Catholic nun. Yeah. I was born in Isibania Catholic, and I remember my mom told me it was 6 p.m. and it was on a Sunday. So she just said, Jumapili saa 12, huyu ni Pili.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, huyu ni Pili. I was supposed to be named Pili. Pili. So she said, no, let's name her Priska. So it was given to me by a Catholic nun. Actually, even Pili could suit me also.
Yeah, it's also beautiful.
Yeah. So I thank God a lot for being named Priska. According to the Bible, Priska is it's an ancient name, meaning it's an ancient name.
The Roman name.
A Roman ancient name, meaning a Roman name meaning ancient. Yeah. And also
it's a biblical name.
It's a biblical name, it's a biblical name because I was explaining that to you. It's a prominent woman. She was named Priska, who used to spread Christianity. Like, she used to go around spreading Christianity. She was the wife of Aquila. Yeah. Yeah, according to 2 Timothy chapter 4 verse 19. Yeah, guys. So me being given that name, I take it strongly. Like, I'm also here to serve that purpose that Priska did. Priscilla.
The prominent.
Yeah, Priscilla did, to spread the gospel, to tell people God is real. You know that, there are some people who don't believe like God exists, but we cannot beat them and tell them, why don't you believe? You just keep let them, and you keep convincing them and telling them God is real, through even God manifesting himself into your life, into my life. They learn and see, God is real. So I thank God a lot for this far. And also the name Sagati, that same day it was named by two people. Because in our tribe, in our tribe, the Kuria people, you have to be given a name after someone.
That's definitely
First of all, you're given the Christian name, then second, you're given a name after someone. So the name that I was given after someone was Sagati. Sagati was given to me by my grandma. My grandma named her father.
Sagati.
Sagati. And actually, where I'm seated here, the other side, I know even that my grandma's dad used to come and graze here. So he never knew that one day his great grandchild will ever come and stay here. So it's just there. So the Sagati that was named is me, and I'm back to my place.
You're the only Sagati in your home, like for your siblings?
Yeah, with my siblings, I'm the only Sagati. But in the extended family, we are a lot of Sagatis.
But yours is special.
Mine is special.
Very special, guys.
Named by two people, two different people. Like, my mom struggled, labor, everything, crying herself. But when she brought the child, she didn't even have a chance to name her.
People came and named her. That's why she's
People
great.
came and named her. So I thank God a lot. And what I know, I'm here, Robbie, I'm here to serve a purpose in this world. You're in this world to serve a purpose. So if you get an opportunity to do something, do it best. If you get a chance to speak to the audience, and it's not a must that when you talk, even you like, for me, it's a testimony. Mostly I come to people, like, there are different ways of preaching. You can become a pastor, but you can give a testimony to people and change someone's life. So for me, I'm a testimony giver, like showing people where God has brought me from till this this far. It's a testimony. So through that, I spread the word of God.
Wow. Amen.
And I when spreading the word of God, you don't spread the word of God to touch like a million lives.
No, the
One
ones,
soul.
that one who wants to be touched. All right.
Yeah.
So, Priska, tell us about your childhood. Where were you born? How did you grow up? Yeah.
For me, my childhood, I was born in Nyabohanse. Nyabohanse village, City 98.
Wow.
We call it City 98, guys. For those who we have grown like So I was born and raised in Nyabohanse. That's why I can tell you the hospital that my mom went to get me is Isibania Mission. It's just a walking distance from here. So my growing up was, I can't say it was good and I can't also say it was bad, but I thank God for every journey. Every journey I thank God, like I glorify his name all the time. So for me, how it started, it's a child was born in Nyabohanse. That's how people tell stories. And she grew. I went to Duvesco, Duvesco Primary School, where every even YouTuber went.
Yeah, I went there.
Yeah, we went to Duvesco. That time it was the shining school. Like, if you're not in Duvesco, then which school are you? And that time we were not allowed to speak Kiswahili. We were you better speak broken English,
but don't speak Kiswahili.
Wow. So I went to that school, and we had good teachers, and I also went to Nyabirongo Girls because my mom wanted me to upgrade, and also my brother. So I went to Nyabirongo Girls because every parent now in Nyabirongo that time was shining. Like, girls are talking good English, they're doing this, they're doing that.
So she wanted you also to be there.
Yeah, to be there. And also I wanted that school. So she tried her best and took me there. Then after that, I went to Kereri Girls High School.
For secondary school?
Yeah, for secondary school. Then I didn't finish in Kereri Girls due to school fees.
It was high?
It was so expensive. I had to come to Nyankore Mixed Secondary School. So I came to Nyankore, that's where I finished my school. But growing up, Robi, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Boke and Robi are Korean names, and they relate. So
it's okay.
So growing up, it's been a struggle. My mom used to sell mauano. Mauano is soup, cow head. She used to cut goat head or cow head and foot. So she used to cut the pieces and sell so that she could raise our school fees and also cook for us. I remember we used to have a grass thatched house and the mud houses. We were neighbors. You were so young.
I was so small. That's why I can't recall, but my sister normally talks of you having grown up together.
Yeah, we were friends actually. Me, Teddy, Wayne Mabere, Chef Matiko was young. Yeah, you were young. Your sister, the other neighbors, Dimwango, we grew together, and I remember even when I finished high school, they used to come to my place because
you finished first?
Yeah, I'm big. I'm elder. Like me and Wayne Mabere, I can say we are age mates, but the rest,
they were
children. So we were their advisors. They used to come and seek advice from us. And I remember after finishing high school, I used to be in my mom's hotel. Not a hotel, it's called Kibandaski. We used to sell that mawano and mandazi. And that time my mom used to sell the best mandazi. So
in Nyabohanse village.
So she used to sell the best mandazi. Actually, that's where I learned how to cook mandazi from. And they used to come in the evening. I remember Teddy used to come. Sometimes Teddy used to come. That's when Mabere's sister, the younger one, she used to come with Dimwango. So, I was this rich lady now.
So you are the rich in the
I
group.
sell mandazi.
Wow. I can imagine.
And it's my mom's money. So when they come, I take some money, go buy Indomie. I cook with some eggs. We do some experimenting. Actually, I can say it was good one. But when I was young growing, it wasn't like so good because sometimes even I wasn't allowed to play with children, to interact because I was busy in the kibandaski.
Selling,
Trying to make a living. But I remember when I used to get some time, because my mom used to also sell second-hand clothes. So when during the weekend when I'm there, she's telling me, sit here, and I will go sell other clothes, so that when the schools are open, you get school fees. You get money to pay for your school, exams. So I didn't get chance to interact that much with the other kids, so they used to come.
But you were so welcoming. If they'd come, you were so welcoming.
Yes, because because I used to feel like now I need them to come and stay with me. We tell stories because I won't leave my mom's business. And we grew up very well. I remember we were friends. When I got time, I used to come to your home. That's where I used to leave you, Chef Machiko, and the rest. And I used to come there. We had also a field where I used to play. So for me, because I never grew up playing, I didn't know how to play like the ball games. So I was changia popote.
That game.
So after that, I finished high school. I went to college for quite some time. Then I became pregnant. And that's
so
how.
Before that, how was your high school journey? Like from 1 to 4, did you complete? How was it?
I completed high school. I completed high school.
How was the life?
I'm this person who believed that after, like, I didn't, even if life was very tough. I remember my mom never visited me in high school when I was in Kisii. But when I was here, she used to do some chapatis and bring for me. Because when I was in Kisii, transport was 200.
It was quite a lot back
then. Back then, and coming back 200. And also doing some shopping for me. So she preferred talking to a teacher, giving her 200. And to give me. So I remember I used to see children, like the rich girls.
Yeah, they've been visited.
Being visited with cars and shopping. I used to tell myself, God, one day I'll do this to my children. You know, sometimes you sit in the class, because the school that I went, you are not allowed to go outside, not unless you're called.
Your parent is already there.
Yeah, by the class rep. So the class rep is at the gate, they do registration. So when the parent comes, they call you. Like, Priska, your parent has come. So if your parent has not come, you're not allowed to go to the field. You'll sit in class, study, then go for lunch. Normal lunch.
Hey, that was tough.
Hey, it was very tough. Very tough. But I thank God my mom used to send something, and also I had good friends. I believe in making friends.
Yeah, I can tell, because the way of talking, your way of talking.
Yeah, I believe in making friends, and when you have good friends, you can never go hungry. I remember I used to have a friend called Delvin Okeri. Her bed was up, mine was down. I remember I used to have a lot of friends. So I used to have a friend called Solidad, but Solidad was a friend that could give you her queen cakes when they are expired. But I could eat. I could eat. Like when she was clearing her box and the queen cakes are expired,
she now calls you
in your cube. Priska, do you want this? Because they knew I didn't have. So, and from that time, that's when I learned business skills. I learned business skills because we used to buy bread at 30 shillings.
The full loaf.
Full loaf at 30 shillings. And if you cut it into 4 pieces, you sell it at 40 shillings. There are those people who cannot afford buying a full bread. And they can afford buying a bread for 10 shillings. And they don't have that mind that they can use that 30 shillings to be eating bread every day, to be slicing it into 4 pieces. Every day you eat bread in school, but you retain your money. So I used that. Also the Form 4s and Form 3s used to delay to come and buy bread. So I used to go buy 3 breads, cut them into 12 pieces.
12,
3 breads, you buy them at 90 shillings and sell them at 120.
Wow, that's where you know the business skill. Now I get it.
It was 120. 120. You make 30 shillings. But now what I used to do, if I feel like eating the 3 pieces, I squander them.
Sorry.
If we are almost going home, like a month to closing school, I make 30 shillings every day.
Wow, so you are rich.
Yeah, I used to make 30 shillings because every evening the school, like the loaves could be brought by the lorry, school lorry. So they, from the company, I think, the bakery. So they bring the loaves you buy and they go. So me, I used to rush with my 90 shillings. Give me 3. I come. The unsliced ones, you cut them into 4 pieces. So at night the Form 4s come until they got used, like Priska has breads. Sometimes I could take 4, sometimes 5. Like
now you just increase according to your money.
Yeah. I used just to take them, go store them in the dormitory, then go to class, eat dinner. Then I know my 2 slices are enough for me for evening and morning. Then the rest I'll sell. So I used sometimes to make at least even 1,200 and come home, buy queen cakes. That time, you know, here at home, like the cupcakes were not like common. People didn't have cupcakes in supermarkets. So when I used to come with cupcakes, sometimes I buy juice I bring from my mom. Yeah.
She was so happy, you know, you brought something new.
And also I'm left with some pocket money to go around with, spoil my friends with some sweets. Yeah, so I learned how to survive, like when I was so young. Yeah.
All right. So after high school, what did you do? Like, did you get the grade that was supposed to take you to the university, or what did you do after that?
I went to college.
You went to college. That period of between after finishing and joining, did you maybe hustle around?
I hustled a lot. I remember hawking. Hawking second-hand clothes. Then I graduated to hawking the African prints vitenge. I remember also hawking first like clothes, brand new clothes. I used to make some profits. Then it reached a moment I went to college, Kisii University. Then in Kisii University, same problem. You're only given money for rent and maybe rice and omena and flour. Then you don't have even money to buy something like
something for yourself.
For yourself,
you have to hustle for it.
You have to hustle for it. So I remember this friend of mine. One day I'm going to visit her in Kisii. Right now she lives good. She's a manager. I remember this friend of mine, Rael Robbie. She sat me down. She told me, you know, we are from the same village, and we don't need to suffer. Your problem is just like my problem. My parents struggle, they are separated. I live with a single mom. When I go to my dad, it's different. He doesn't provide for me. So let's come together, buy a flask and start selling coffee in the evening. We started selling coffee, juice, and I remember I used to make a profit of 400 shillings.
Wow, and you're not scared, like people will talk ill of me?
No, I'm this person who is never scared. As long as you're not feeding me, as long as I know I don't want to sleep hungry, and I'm not doing immorality.
You're a go-getter.
Yeah, I'm a go-getter.
Wow.
I'm not being immoral. Like, as long as this thing I'm doing glorifies God. Yeah. This time I used to have some money. Because I went to college with a mattress. Used to sleep down. I bought a bed. Yeah.
Did you start at the hostel?
No, outside. Yeah.
Okay.
I bought a bed because at the hostel you cannot make coffee.
Yeah, they will not allow you.
Yeah,
I get it.
I used to I really used to hustle, like real hustle. I remember even I used to meet homemates. They laugh at me like, you're selling coffee, and I'm like, is it a problem? As long as I'm not depending on like anyone for survival, it's me. So we used to hike ourselves up. Rachel is here. Then we used to put targets for ourselves. She tells me, make sure you finish and you add another one. And I tell her, you too. I want to see how much profit you'll come with. Like, she tells me, make sure you save 400 shillings per day. And I remember, and I remember that time Mshwari had been introduced, and it used to come with profit. I used to save. I remember there is a time I saved up to 12,000 a month. Yeah, 400 per day. For 30 days was 12,000. Then Mshwari added 6,000. It was 18,000. I was like, yo.
So I can make this amount of money. M-Shwari is a way of saving money right from our M-Pesa. Yeah, if you
This time I don't think it has that profit.
No, it doesn't. There's no profit because I've
Hey,
tried
that
it.
time it used to bring you money, and I was like, is this real? That time, because they used to lend people and return back to you.
Yeah.
Right now they don't. I don't know
no-
why. Yeah. So I used to get that money, and I remember even I treated myself. I bought myself some new clothes.
Wow.
Yeah. But later on now, the unthoughtful happened
After college.
after college. After college now, I had my firstborn, Trevor. Then I got married. Life turned, like it twisted. Life twisted. I remember when I had my second born, it reached a moment like I used to hustle like real hard. You know, someone has married you with a child. Like now you have given him his own child, and you think that treatment is different. Yeah, you think that treatment is different. He loves this, he favors this child against this one. Then it reaches a moment he doesn't even provide, he doesn't do anything.
But you were staying together.
Yes. And I remember that time we used to be in a rental. Like now you are finished college, you cannot go to your parents saying that I need food, I sleep hungry. I remember it was tough because my mom will ask me, don't you go look for a job? You know, African parents.
Yeah, they know you've finished college.
You finished college now, we are done with you.
They release you to the world now.
It was a struggle. It was a real struggle. And but I thank God this far. It's been him. It's been him actually. Yeah, thank him a lot. And after that,
Wait, excuse me. What's the course that you did when you were in college?
business management.
Business. Oh, wow. All right. So after that period,
Diploma.
oh, you got a diploma?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it was a diploma in business management. All right. So, did you get a job in the middle of, or after finishing college is when you gave back immediately?
Yeah, immediately.
All right.
Then that situation, your African parents, the parent is asking you, who is the father? When you ask for 10 shillings, where is the father? It takes you to a situation where you feel like now, I need to look for a father.
Who at least can provide.
Because actually I don't advocate for whatever is happening to our youth, because sometimes a girl is impregnated and the person who have done that to you denies the pregnancy.
Yeah.
Like they deny, 100% deny, and it forces you into a situation that you end up regretting. Yeah, so that's what happened to me, and I don't advocate for that. So I remember I used to sell delights when I was pregnant with my third child. I used to hawk, like you sell, you earn parcels.
Okay.
If you don't sell, you don't get, you're not paid.
Oh, so that period when you got your third born, were you still in the same marriage?
Yes, I was in the same marriage because for me, I was like telling myself I can do it. Because, you know, you listen to testimonies. I used to watch YouTube a lot. So you listen to like women who have done it, like they are in marriage just to please their community. You know, there is that. You're in marriage just to please the community, so that people cannot say, she left her marriage, she did this, she did that.
Yeah,
So that's what was happening to me. So it made me sit down and ask myself, God, if you're the one, if it's your will, let me stay. If it's not, I don't know what to do, because it's too much. Because it reached a moment when, if I don't have money for buying vegetables, if I don't have money, like even for buying clothes, even for paying school fees for my children, because that was my hardest moment. What made me, like, what I used to struggle about, like real struggle, is food and school fees.
Yeah.
Because, you know, medication, you can run at the counter and buy Panadol and buy Flagyl. But education, like my child used to be sent home. I remember there is this term, Robbie, my son and my daughter, they had started school, but they had to stay at home for a whole term. A whole term. And I used to leave them in the house. They were young. I remember that time, and when I remember that time, I do cry and I tell God thank you, because when I look right now, like I'm able to pay for my children's school fees, I'm able to feed my children, I'm able to take my children to a good restaurant where they can eat. And that time, I just thank God. I say thank you, Jesus, because this fights you. Because I remember that time I even told my son, like, when you reach to the school gate, just turn around. Like, ukifika kwa gate, baba, ukiona soja, watoto wanatoka, we rudi, ukae nyuma ya madarasa, behind the classes. Then when the teacher is in, just get into the class and tell him your mom is coming. My mom has gone to pay. Then it happened that way until it reached a moment. Now they were like, no, you need to pay. And I remember I was into argument with the school bus. I told him, but if you send the child home to stay home, it won't help anything. Let the child study. One day I'll get money and I'll clear everything. But no one was understanding that. But right now, when I look back and see how I used to struggle, and right now at least I can get some money to pay school fees. People are supporting me. I'm building, I'm doing this. I thank God a lot. I thank God a lot, Robbie, because I've come from far. And that time your child is sent school fees, you have nowhere to run to. You have no one to tell. Like, you're scared even of telling your parents that, Mom, my children don't have school fees. We don't have food, because you'll feel like you're a burden to your parents. It was so bad. I remember, even right now, you've seen my house is not yet complete, but I live here because the house that I used to stay never had like the glasses. I don't know if I have a video of it.
You'll give us, we will.
Oh, you'll put there.
Yeah.
The house that I used to stay was a mud house, yes. I tried to plaster it, but for 2 years I lived in that house without windows. Yes. Yeah. So having something like this in two rooms, it's a favor, like a favor. I see where I am and where I came from. I say, God, I glorify your name. It's a journey. Actually, it's a journey that has made people ask themselves, like, how is Priska doing it? Yeah. You know, you see, sometimes I see someone ask themselves and they question, like, it's like they're questioning God. By the way, God has brought me from very far, because this land that I have right now is 3 times where I used to stay. Yeah, it's 3 times. 3 times, you can imagine. Yeah, 3 times bigger. So I thank God a lot, even though my marriage broke, because it reached a moment, you know, sometimes God blesses you and you're in a place that somebody is happy seeing you struggle.
Yeah, it's true. It's very true.
Because the children are sent school fees, he doesn't care. The children are sick, he doesn't care. I need to pay this, I need to buy food. No one like chips in.
It's only you.
It's only me. And he's just there, seated, like he's like, you don't have to keep stressing yourself. Just leave it. If it's not there, it's not there. And I'm like, how will I not stress myself?
Kids to sleep without eating, to just leave it like that.
Yes. Yeah, yes. I remember that was the final argument that we had. Now I said, no, this is too much. I should walk out of this. And I had to walk out because I felt like it was a threat for me to leave so that he can sell the land. But until right now, the land is not yet sold.
He's just there.
No customer to buy, no client to buy. He's just there. But me, I thank God so much. I really thank God. I thank God. I glorify God. Because that time I used to cry. I used to cry in the internet. People named me. People gave me names. The crying Priska. Because they didn't know what I was going through. No one knew what I was going through. Only me and God. I remember there is a time I told God, God, please answer me. I told God, sit down, come. You know, you reach a point like
You just want to have a conversation with God.
Yeah.
And ask him, why am
yeah,
I going through
and
this?
I was like, God, come here. I want to talk to you. And like that's when my life started changing. My life changed until now. Sometimes I smile, yes, but sometimes I sit down and cry. Like,
When you remember where you come from.
where I've come from. So sometimes someone tells me, how do you live in a house without glasses? I tell them, if you knew how I used to live in that house, because even my children had pneumonia. We had pneumonia. We used
Because
to feel
of the cold.
It was very cold, very cold. I remember I had these nylon papers.
That
I
used
had
to cover the windows.
Yeah, the window with nails. So that's how we survived for a long time until I got money. Actually, I promised myself when I started YouTube, when I'll get money, I don't know why I'm emotional.
Sorry, it's okay.
I promised myself when I get money, I'll start by fixing the windows.
Yeah.
We survived 2 years without a toilet.
Where would you go?
We used to dig.
A hole. Yeah. Like in the past traditional ways.
We used to dig, and I wasn't afraid. Like, I reached a moment. At first I was afraid. I was like, I had dug. I used to get 300 shilling, call someone, dig a toilet going downward. But I said, I won't dirtify this place until I build it. So we used to dig and put our dirt inside, maybe at night. During the day, you hurry up so that you can get out of the compound
and go
and
at
go
the neighbors
maybe
or
at
the forest.
when maybe I've gone to look for a way of survival. There are toilets there until evening when I come. And also I used to plant a lot of maize in the compound.
You go there.
Yeah, I used to plant a lot of maize in the compound. If you go see my previous videos, had a lot of maize. So inside there, I remember this video I did asking my son how we are, like, to explain to people. For me, I didn't even think that it could change my life. That video could change my life. And I asked my son, like, Trevor, can you explain to people, because me can't explain how we do it, because people are asking, you don't have a toilet, how? So Trevor explained, we take a jembe, we dig, and we do like this. And that video, someone offered to, like, build us a toilet to start. Send $100. That $100 I made use. One thing with me, when I get even $1, I make sure I make good use of it. I make good use of it. I made that toilet very nice, very clean. The compound very clean. I fenced the compound. I fixed the glasses. No, not with $100, because now money kept coming. $50, $100. $20. So I fixed the glasses, everything. I plastered the house. I cemented the house. I made the house look good, like good. I had put some timber to do the ceiling in the house. It was a beautiful house. Someone could look at it outside and think it's a permanent house. For real. It was looking good, very beautiful, but I can say it's like it didn't belong to me. It didn't belong to me, and I was clinging into it, like, I've done a lot. I didn't have water. I used to go to the river. Now this time I had water there, a water tank, a very good one. I was planning, like, my prayer was, God, I know this is not my dream house, but when you bless me, I'll do like a mansionette down, then upstairs, with this small land that you've blessed me with. But I remember that time my high pressure went up, like, am I losing all this? But I didn't know that when God wants to bless you, he will make you lose whatever you
lose, so that you can get the new ones.
I didn't know that.
When did you start YouTube, actually?
It was let me say in September I'll be 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
Wow. So it's 2 years now, you are completing it.
In September.
And how has been the journey since you started it?
I can say right now it's one year, 6 months.
Wow.
1.5
How
years.
has been the journey, the experience with you?
The journey has been full of struggles. At first, I can say my partner supported because I used to like tell him how YouTube is. No, at first starting, I didn't have a phone. I took a phone on loan. I told him to guarantee me. He refused.
Again.
To be a guarantor. I told him, no, just guarantee me, you won't be paying for it. No, you know, if they come, if you don't pay, they will come for me. I told him, please, guarantee me. He refused. So someone else guaranteed me. No, he guaranteed me.
Yeah.
He's the one who guaranteed me, but he gave me conditions.
Oh.
Just know if you don't pay, I don't know you. He's a polite person. If you see him, he's polite, but silent killers are worse. So I took the phone. Then that time is when Marwa had come, and it was my second time because my first channel, when I met Marwa and D, I opened the channel and I stopped on the way. So this time I was like, I need to up my game. I'm going for it. Yeah. So I took this phone, started my video there at home. And that time, you know, someone is like seated watching you. Sometimes I force him, come, I want to do a video cooking for you. I was like, okay. Like, you seem like I'm forcing this person into this, but I'll keep forcing, you know?
Yeah. You force until you make it.
And I force it until you make it. Yeah. So I used to force it a lot. So I remember when I started now building, like making some progress, that's when he started questioning, like, is this thing real? Is it Illuminati? It reached a moment, let me remove this, It reached a moment, like, he started saying it's a cult. I'm into cult. I was like, which cult? Yeah, which cult? So after that, I thank God. Someone offered to buy me land. This lady from California, I thank her so much. Thank you so much, Lillian. I appreciate Madam Lillian. I appreciate so much. She bought me half of this land. Like, it was a 50 by 100. And right now, remember, it's 191 by 100.
Oh, you added, you increased.
So 50 by 100 to 191. So how many have we added?
A lot.
141 by 100. Yeah. We have added 3 times.
That's amazing.
That's amazing. Yeah, a big one. So I remember she called me and told me, how may I help you? I told her anyway, but she asked if I want to rent or to own land. I told her land. Because I've rented, I know how it feels.
It's difficult.
Renting is very difficult because someone won't be paying you a rent forever.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, you have to find a way out. So I just knelt down. I prayed to God, please God, give me that knowledge and wisdom to know what I need. And if I lose this, God, let me not regret. Yeah, because my children need a place to call home. Yeah, not going back again to rent. So I thank God a lot.
You started constructing.
I started constructing. She supported me until where I reached the lintel. And I remember that time people are like, she's building, let's see. She's building, let's see. Hey, where will it reach? So I thank God. She traveled to bury her sister in Nigeria. Then from that time, we've not been into communication until now. Me can say that's where she was purposed to make me rich. Because, me, that's what I can say. That's where God wanted her to like push me up to. Then maybe do her own things or push somebody else. Then God sent another angel. Yeah. I thank this angel. She emailed me. She told me, my husband and I have always been looking how to like blah, 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 blah. Then we want to support you, roof your house. Wow. And that time we were from Mombasa. And I was like, is it true?
You didn't believe it?
I didn't believe it because me, I was waiting for Lillian to come back and roof my house. Yeah. Of which until today, she has never come back to roof my house.
Oh, so it was another blessing.
Another blessing because she told me after roofing, we'll go do the wall. She didn't come back again. And I was like, so God knew Lillian was not going to come back. You see, there is always power in prayer. Yeah. God knew Lillian wasn't going to come back. So God sent another person.
Yeah. Wow, your prayers really worked.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because it's always good to wake up in the morning and tell God, guide my steps,
Yeah.
lead my path. Because if you allow God to guide your steps, Robbie, like you'll never lose. You'll always keep going. You'll always keep shining. You'll always keep focusing. And as long as you're focused, you're not swayed by wind, by people, like you don't listen to what people talk. And I thank this family. I call them my nearest family. After my mom and my siblings,
They're the nearest.
they are the nearest. Like, and my children, they are the closest, I can say, because they carry my problems as their own problems. Yeah,
That's so beautiful.
they really care. So, my family came through, and from that time now, it raised questions like, how is she doing it? I saw vlogs like she doesn't have views, she's building. She doesn't have
They
like
now started coming at you now.
at me. Then there was this thing in the village of nudes. And I saw some comments, we want to see Priska Sagatis. We want to see Priska Sagatis.
They thought you were doing that.
Yeah,
Oh
they
my
thought I
God.
was doing that. And I also saw some reactors talking about it, and I was like, nah, I'm not going to give you attention, because I was laughing. I remember even I met some reactors here. They were saying, I can't call them reactors because they were Team Marwa before.
And they changed.
They changed a bit. They are not reactors, but it's someone who talks much. And he told me like, I don't know if you're in the videos. I told him, go look, search the internet, do everything. I've never done that. That's what I told him. I told him, go look, search, like go Google, even ask them, Priska Sagati. I've never done that. I told him, God has sent people to me who support me without asking anything in return, like anything. And that's why I wake up in the morning and say, thank you, Jesus, because it's not like a simple thing to wake up and someone is supporting you.
Yeah, it's true.
It's taking your problems like their problems. And that time I remember first, before even the story coming out, I used to see some reactions, people talking of this and that. And I was like, you people, I put on my camera, why are you saying this and this and that? So they told me, no, Priska, don't give them attention. This is someone you've never met. It's not your family member. You don't know them. And they just have their own problems. They just depressed.
Yeah.
Someone is depressed and they want to bring the depression on you.
On you.
Yeah. And even today you're going to see comments like,
It's true. They always come.
They always come, but it's
but
not
you
like...
focus on the positive side of everything.
And it's not that they hate you. They are going through a lot in life.
It's true.
For someone to comment, like to write a long paragraph, express a negative paragraph, a long one, it's not that they have a problem with Priska or Robbie. No. They are depressed. They are going through a lot, so they feel like they are looking for attention. By talking about you, by making you feel bad, they want to go down with you. But if you don't give them that attention and time, it will go.
Yeah.
So from that time, I was like, yeah, they used to talk to me, advise me, Priska, no, this is not supposed to be like that. And I feel like, yeah, by the way.
And so from that all, like the YouTube journey and everything, who inspired you?
I can say the person who inspired me to start YouTube channel is Dee Mwangu.
Wow.
I saw her first video. I used to be at Isibania. My cousin had come to visit. So we were on YouTube. It was her phone. We were on YouTube. Then I saw Diana. That time we knew Diana.
Yeah, we called her Diana since
Diana,
growing her up.
Yeah, we used to call her Diana. So I saw Diana teaching in class. And I was like, this is Diana. I thought, but that time she used to call herself Diana Mwangu.
Diana Mwangu, yeah.
So I saw, hey, but this is Diana. How come? Then I was like, oh, or maybe it's not her. Then I watched the video, it ended. Then next video,
it was her.
It was her. Next video, I am Marwa. And I was like, they are YouTubers. Then I woke my cousin like, Maureen, wake up and see this. She was like, this is normal. So sasa inakushtua. And I was like,
It's
"Hi,
a big
kushtua,
deal,
it's a big deal." Because I was used to watching Wajiza, Diana Bahati,
Those celebrities.
the celebrities, and I just thought maybe for you to become a YouTuber, you have to be like
Have a lot of money,
classy,
your name,
from a
fame.
big family.
Yeah.
Like from a rich family, you have to be sponsored by parents. You have to be traveling,
A lot of money.
You never suffered while growing up. And I was like, this is someone I've seen grow. Like the problems they have in their home is same with our problems.
And now I'm seeing her
And
on
I'm
screen.
seeing her shining. I was like, oh my God. So I continued watching and I said, no, I'm going to visit them. They're at home. I watched the current video. They're at home. I went the following day. I met Davy and I knocked. They welcomed me. Then Mara told me, today is late. Priska, come tomorrow. The following day, my son was sick. I took him to hospital. Then after hospital, I went there directly. Then after going there, talked to me, I opened a channel. It didn't work because I was struggling to get credit and everything. But this second time when Marwa came, when I took the phone on credit, I was like, and I remember that first time I talked to Dee a lot. She told me how much she earns. And I was like, it's a lie.
You didn't believe.
Yeah, I was like, Dee, that all money. I told her, no, it's a lie. It's a 5-figure. It's a lie. That time, maybe right now she's in 6 figures.
Yeah, she must be. She's
yeah.
really doing great.
Yeah. And I was like, Dee. She told me she had done a river bath video and it was almost 1 million views. I was like, sure. Hey. I was like, I'm sitting with a superstar.
You
so
decided now.
So this second time when Marwa came, I saw many YouTubers there. I was like, no, even me, it's my time now. I brought my children to my mom because I knew at my mom, I had started a channel. And that time, I remember we used to sometimes even go without food, do porridge for my babies, survive with porridge. If it's not porridge, it's ugali and sukuma wiki. Then I said, I had done videos of ugali and sukuma wiki and it was too much now. Yeah, so I was like, no, let me take my children to my mom and
begin this
journey again. So I went to Marwa. It was his birthday. I remember I was seated outside like this. Then he came, Priska, how may I help you? I just told him, I want to help. I don't want to be helped. Because you have a party, I just want to help wherever I can, and from there we'll know what's next. So he told me, okay, actually you've come at a perfect time. You'll be in the kitchen.
Wow.
You'll be in charge.
You just got the job.
In charge. Let me tell you, Robbie, Marwa telling me to be in charge, and people here were people who had already, like, they were organized on how to control everything, shopping and everything. I remember there were people who didn't like it. There were people who...
because it was like you were intruding.
It's like I was intruding. And this one was given to me by Marwa. And I came to realize Marwa was right because it reached a moment no one was in the kitchen.
You remained.
They were slaying because not even slaying, they were vlogging. And for me, I didn't have like quite time to keep vlogging.
You just wanted the job first.
So I knew from there I'll grow. But I didn't know that how will I grow. Me, I wanted just to monetize my channel and even get to 5,000 subscribers. But I didn't know at this point of time I'll be at a level where I can even get same views with people who used to get a lot of views. And I thank God a lot. I glorify his name always. And I thank this amazing audience because this audience is always amazing. I thank all my moderators. I have a lot of moderators. Doreen Small, Karen White, Lisa, Shepherd, Wari. Like, I have many moderators. Janet Harris. I have a lot of them. Winball. And they have been so supportive. So supportive when, one thing I like about the moderators that I have, or that we have, because we share moderators across the channels. Most moderators, they don't like keep negativity in the chat. Like when it comes, they delete it, they block the person, and they are so amazing. So also the audience, people coming to watch you, having even 100 people in the premiere. It's not a joke.
A big thing.
Hey, it's a blessing. Sometimes I start a video and I'm like, how many people are watching? Like 50. How many now? 60. How many? 80. I'm like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Because there was a moment that I used to premiere a video and they used to get 2 views, 50 views. Or in the live, you have 1 person, 2 people. Then now I have 100. I have 200 people. Sometimes they go to 200. Sometimes they used to go to 300. I just say thank you, God, because it has been you and it will forever be you. And I thank you so much. The audience of Chef Matiko, thank you also for the love, for those who subscribed before, because they subscribed when I visited your home. And I thank them a lot for the support that they've been giving me.
Okay, so what would you advise someone who wants to start a YouTube channel, yet they don't have the support they need? Maybe they feel intimidated by big YouTubers in the village, because this village, in Abuhanse village, has a lot of YouTubers who have made it. And now, let's say I want to start a YouTube channel. What advice would you give it to me? Because I feel I don't have the resources or the support, you know.
For me, I'll say that the YouTubers who are starting, if you don't have the resource, maybe as long as you have a phone, as long as you have a phone like this, you can record. And also you have internet, or you have someone who can support upload using their Wi-Fi. You're good to go. Be consistent. What hinders us from getting our blessing is greed and jealousy. For example, right now I see you, Robbie, you're growing, you're shining. Then I start looking for stories that are not even adding up.
Because
bringing negative energy. Like, how is Robbie doing it? Guys, let me tell you, when Robbie was growing up, this is how she was. That doesn't add up. Clap for me, I'll clap for you. I clap for you when it's my turn. You'll clap for me, instead of just being jealous. For me, I believe that when you've wronged me, that's when I'll step in and tell you, Robbie, this and this and this you did bad. Then we shake hands. We continue. But if I just say that I'm not talking to Robbie, I hate her, and I've not told you, maybe even you don't know that I hate you. Yeah, you don't know. You'll come smiling to me, and yet in my heart I'm feeling like I want to
crush her.
Yeah, if I want to crush you, I come direct and tell you, no, Robbie, this and this you did is bad. So you did me wrong and I didn't like it. Then you apologize, we continue, move on with life.
So guys, this is Priska Sagati, the great, the prominent, let me call her the prominent one. Yeah, we've had a very beautiful talk. She has told her more of her life story. I believe you now understand who she is and why she is who she is. And I really appreciate your time.
And why I always thank God. I know God has answered people's prayers in different ways. And maybe someone can be, just building a house is making you always telling us about your God. My God is a good God. I'll forever tell you, like, he's a good God. Everyone has their own testimony. You can be having a bigger or a smaller one. You can be having 10 Lamborghinis, real estates. That's your testimony. And it will touch someone's life. Maybe you started from scratch. Maybe you are homeless to owning real estate and Lamborghinis. But for me, my testimony is also a testimony that will touch someone's life. Thank you so much.
So you've heard a lot from her. She's such an inspiration. She motivates me also. I believe from wherever you're watching this video, you have heard something has touched you, you know. So thank you so much for being with us here on Chef Matiko's YouTube channel. She's an amazing lady. Kindly, she has a lot of videos in her channel. Go scroll, watch. That's support, and we'll really appreciate. Thank you so much for your time. And may God bless you a lot.
God bless you too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so we'll end our video here. Thank you so much for watching, for stopping by. May God bless you from wherever you're watching this video. Bye.